This is the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, and if there's one thing that nobody's talking about, it's the fact that this brings the ultimate Android experience. Trust me, the things you can do with this are actually insane. I mean, there are a lot of Pro phones out there, but the truth is, this is the actual Pro phone. So this is a foldable phone, so there's obviously a lot you can do with it, which you can't in a normal smartphone. You can use the cover screen when you want to use it like a normal phone, and when you want to use it as a tablet, just unfold it and use this massive screen. This is great, and it helps that the Z Fold 5 is the most mature Samsung foldable phone yet. And for someone who hasn't experienced a foldable phone, this is the phone to experience. Let me tell you why. See, I say that because this is the most compact Z Fold ever. When folded, the Z Fold 5 is 13.4 millimeters thick. In comparison, the Z Fold 4 was 15.8 millimeters, and this makes a big difference. It's easier to carry in my pocket, and what also helps is that this is the lightest Z Fold 2 at 253 grams, so it does not feel like a crazy bulky phone. Now, most of this is due to the new Flex hinge, which is very cool. So this is how the hinge used to work on the Z Fold 4, and this is how the new hinge works on the Z Fold 5. This is great because now the Fold folds without any gaps whatsoever. This is more durable and looks more neat. Plus, still has the armored aluminum on the sides, Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the cover screen and the back, and this is all IPX8 rated, so you can take it for a swim, shoot underwater videos. Yeah. I also love the new cases and covers Samsung is offering with this. First up, I love this new S Pen case. This is available in different colors and slim and nice, and this integrates the S Pen nicely. All I need to do is just press this and the S Pen pops out and I can start using it. This is better because this is what the Z Fold 4's S Pen case looked like. It was big and it had a huge S Pen. The new S Pen is slimmer and a lot like the S Pen you see in the S23 Ultra. Apart from this case, there's also this Eco Premium leather case for the Z Fold 5, as well as this nice clear case. Now, I would have liked this cover screen to be more wider, but it remains the same. The inner screen, aka the big 7.6-inch screen, has improved. It's brighter now, hitting a peak of 1750 nits, just like the S23 Ultra, and this remains great to use. It still has the crease, it still has the okay-ish under-display camera, but it's still great to use, responsive and smooth when using it, and vibrant and colorful when watching content on it. And honestly, this foldable screen is what brings out the best of the Z Fold. This brings out the best out of Android. I mean, this is obviously a powerful phone with the latest Snapdragon flagship processor, lots of RAM and lots of storage, and this is a bigger vapor chamber, so this is a fast and responsive device, and gaming on the screen at the max settings is awesome, but there's so much you can do with this. For example, it has a UI that takes full advantage of the bigger screen. This taskbar pops up when I open an app, and this shows me my favorite apps, and I can pin 8 apps here, and on the right, they're recently used apps, and now you can see 4 of them. And this means I can switch between these apps like this. There's even two-handed drag and drop. I can press hold on an image, open another app, and just drop it hot. I can also use this taskbar to drag and drop apps in split screen or drop it in a mini window, and I like that drag and drop works in split screen too, and everything just works very smooth and nice. Plus, there are so many gestures for multitasking. I can do this to put an app into a pop-up window, and I like that I can hide a pop-up window like this and access it when I want to. I can also do a 2-finger swipe to put any app into split screen, and this works even from the bottom. The Flex mode is more advanced too. I mean, I can use this as a touchpad, use it to navigate, click, use 2 fingers to scroll, but I like that I can even do a 3-finger tap to go back. I can even tap with 4 fingers to open up the app drawer. What's new though is that this shows you media controls now when you're playing a video or audio. This is cool, and I can also change the brightness, the volume from this panel itself. I also love that most of One UI adapts beautifully to this bigger screen. It's not the phone UI stretched for the bigger screen. Almost every app and page has a dual pane UI, and it's impressive how seamlessly things work. I'm on the cover screen and I can unfold it, and the app automatically switches to its dual pane UI without any stutter or glitch. It's smooth and nice. See, these features make the Z Fold 5 a very advanced smartphone, but I call this the ultimate Android experience because there's so much more. I mean, the Samsung DeX mode, which means I can just connect it to a monitor or a TV and get a proper PC-like experience with floating windows, a taskbar, everything. Plus, I like that I can use this massive screen as a full-fledged touchpad and even a keyboard, so there's no need for external accessories. There's S Pen support, obviously, so you get a ton of features, be it screen off memo, smart select, and using the S Pen to draw or jot down notes is a great experience. Add to that all the Samsung ecosystem features, the best integration with Windows laptops with Link to Windows, the promise of 4 OS updates with 5 years of security patches, and honestly, there's no other Android skin that can come close to this. Anyway, moving on to the cameras, the Z Fold 5 has the same camera specs as the 4, so you get a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens. Now, the Z Fold might not have the best Samsung cameras out there, that's still the S23 Ultra, but this setup does take flagship grade photos. I mean, these shots from the phone look beautiful, and I think low light photos have improved a lot. Samsung has brought a new algorithm for nightography that works with Snapdragon 8 Gen 2's ISP for reduced noise and brighter shots, and these photos look very sharp and very bright. The battery is 4400 mAh, again the same as the Z Fold 4, but thanks to 8 Gen 2's efficiency improvements, battery life has improved. Now, one small complaint I do have is that the Fold is still stuck to 25 watt fast charging. Look, to conclude things, I know everyone's been talking about the fact that Z Fold 5 brings incremental changes and upgrades, and that's true, but I think you'll agree when I say that the small changes here, be it the new hinge, the improved S Pen, and the software tweaks, make this a very refined mainstream foldable smartphone. I mean, if you're someone who has never used a foldable phone before, this is the phone you need to experience. As for the price in India, this has launched at rupees 1,55,000 for the 256GB variant, but there is a limited time offer where you can get the 512GB variant for the same price, and add to that the bank cashback, the upgrade bonus, and you can effectively get the Z Fold 5's 512GB variant for 1,42,000 rupees. Anyway, that apart, I want to know from you, what do you think of the new Z Fold 5? Is this the best foldable yet? Is this the most refined Samsung foldable out there? Comment down below.